right.
Ready? All right, everyone, this is Zack Snipes with Clemson Extension. Today is July 25th. Super hot out in the garden. And this time of year, you might notice that your plants are kind of slowing down with production. So this is a really good time of year to consider ratooning some crops. And some crops that I like to ratoon are eggplant, pepper, and okra are my three favorite. So basically what ratooning is just cutting the plant back close to the ground, fertilizing the plant, and the plant kind of regrows. It's almost like pruning the plant, and it kind of rejuvenates the plant and gets it ready to go for fall. If your eggplant, kind of like this one here, this one's got some insect damage, and if you can kind of look on this, it's a big beautiful plant, but we really don't have any more blooms, and so to me that is a good time to ratoon when you're not seeing blooms continuously come on. So to ratoon, you just kind of get some loppers, and this is a big plant kind of going everywhere, but I would just come down here and chop off some of the foliage, and you can always cut more, but you can't put it back on. So be a little conservative with your cuts at first, and then you can do some cuttings later. Farmers I work with, they use bush hogs, and they go in right over the top and just cut the top out of it
down.
Now I might cut this one all the way back because I don't like it coming out here in the aisle. So I'll just cut it all the way back there. Probably the same for this one. So I might cut this one down to here. And so now you're kind of left with a plant, and you see these branches here. These will kind of become your laterals, and you'll have a nice tall plant eventually coming from here. And so all of this growth here will produce your fall eggplant in this case. Another thing to make sure to do is once you do this, the plant is really starved of a lot of energy, so you want to make sure you give it some fertilizer and water it to kind of get it going again. I'm a big fan of using a complete blend of fertilizer. A synthetic one that we use a lot is 10-10. It has equal parts nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, and all of those are needed to regrow that plant. For you organic growers, anything that's a complete blend, there's 8-8 blends or 4-8, whatever, but you just need to make sure you get some fertility down. If you're using a 10-10, you need to use about 10 pounds per 1,000 square feet. And so you can kind of do the math depending on the type of fertilizer or the area that you're using. And I'd be glad to help anyone with those calculations. But just sprinkle your fertilizer down, water it, and it should grow back nicely.